Carlos Sanchez from Ecuador. This is the second welterweight contest. He has a 19-7 victory in his last contest to get here. And Myke Ribeiro with a 17-9 victory in his last contest from Brazil to get here. Sanchez, 22 years old. Ribeiro, 27. In 2011, last year, Sanchez made his way to Azerbaijan for the AIBA World Championships. He showed that he's a man that deserves to be an international company. Took third place in the first Pan American Games qualifier in Venezuela last year as well. Make no mistake, Carlos Sanchez, a man to be reckoned with. And Ribeiro, no slouch of his own. 2009 took the Brazilian National Championships. He's a hometown favorite. He was also an Olympian in 2008, so this guy has been to the dance before. He's going back to London later this year. That makes him a two-time Olympian. Myke Ribeiro. As we get set for action, we've got a lot of Brazilians in the crowd here tonight. Naturally, we are in Rio at the Maracanazinho Gymnasium. They are supporting their man, Ribeiro. Ribeiro, a tall boxer with good technique. Throws a left-right combination to the belly, and Sanchez staying on the outside now. Usually you would see the taller boxer staying on the outside with the shorter boxer coming forward, but in this case, Sanchez must know a thing or two about the pedigree of Myke Ribeiro. Nice right hand by Ribeiro. Right upstairs by Sanchez. Wild uppercut by Ribeiro. Good defense. Look at how Ribeiro gets behind the shell, a la Winky right. He's got the earmuffs, making it almost impossible to land a good scoring blow against him. Hands up high, elbows in tight, shoulders squeezed together. Where do you hit this guy? He's a tall boxer, but yet a very small target area to score. Sanchez is doing something with his right hand that's going up and down. Part of his defensive stance, it seems. Nice right-left combination by Sanchez. However, as we said, it's going to be almost impossible for him to get through that guard of Ribeiro. Remember, both of these boxers already going to London. They are part of a contingency of 4. There's still one more boxer in this welterweight division that will get his ticket to London before this tournament is over. We will have to wait to see who wins tomorrow's final. Will it be the winner of this contest, who yet remains to be seen, or will it be Oscar Molina, who we saw in the last contest? Whoever it is, the person that they beat in the quarterfinal round will be the one that gets that 5th ticket. If you lose to the guy that won in boxing, that's something to be said. Certainly beats losing to the guy that lost. And Ribeiro comes forward. Nice right hand by Ribeiro. Straight right blocked by Sanchez. So under 30 seconds to go, and we've already seen what will likely be the storyline here in this contest. Ribeiro with an unbelievably difficult defense to penetrate, and Sanchez doing his best to do so, but every time he does, he opens himself up for the counter-punching Ribeiro to land his shots. That's it. Round 1 is now in the books. Sanchez, not yet world ranked in the AIBA books, but trying to change that with a good performance here today and tomorrow if he wins. Certainly that could be changed if he makes his mark in London. Look at the counterpunching by Ribeiro. He just goes right back into his shell. It's a safety zone. It's like a blanket. Just curl up under the safety blanket and you don't have to worry. You can keep the monsters at bay. But as soon as you take that blanket off, beware. Danger lurks. In this case for his opponent, Carlos Sanchez. Sanchez comes out using that right hand jab. Boxing in the southpaw style is Sanchez. Now he circles to his right. Fast, laser fast hands is Sanchez, but again, there's just nowhere to land them. He really is going, in order to get through this guard, he needs to get Ribeiro to come out of that shell. And the only way to do that is to get Ribeiro to let his hands go. Now, how does he do that? Ribeiro seems very content being a counterpuncher. He's not throwing his hands from the inside. He waits until Sanchez is throwing his punches and throws himself out, and then he lets his hands go on his own. See, he just waits for Sanchez to punch himself out. So that's the opportunity for Sanchez. After Sanchez stops throwing punches and takes a step back, he could rest assured that Ribeiro is going to be coming back. That's the opportunity he needs to get underneath those punches of Ribeiro and go back inside for more. May not be fun, but it's what needs to be done. If he wants to get through that guard, he's got to catch Ribeiro off guard, and the way to do that is to counter the counterpuncher. They say don't hook with a hooker, but counterpunching a counterpuncher is a different story, and that's exactly what Sanchez needs to do here. See, there's just nowhere to go, and Ribeiro knows it. He's very comfortable behind that guard. Now Ribeiro walking Sanchez down. Again, very quiet. Surprising given the Brazilian contingency that's in the crowd. Now they start to let their size go. They're very excited, and they're looking forward to seeing their man get through another opponent here in their home arena. Right to the body by Sanchez. The referee issues a caution to Sanchez for cuffing. Right by Ribeiro. See, these are the opportunities that Sanchez needs to exploit. When Ribeiro comes forward, he lets his hands go down. He only puts those hands up when Sanchez is punching. So Sanchez needs to take that opportunity when he's not punching to lure Ribeiro in, so that he could land his own shots. Ribeiro gets his shoes tied, or at least his right shoe tied in the corner. There's a slight break with 30 seconds left in the round. And now Sanchez circles to his right. Myke Ribeiro looking for that opportunity. Comes forward. Sanchez now covering up. Now it's Sanchez who's going into a shell. Good defense by Sanchez. Comes back with a lunging left. Ribeiro bounces off the ropes. Now Sanchez lets his hands go. It's round number 2 in the books. However, the Brazilian boxer has just been supremely effective here. In the second round, he takes a 6-1 victory, bringing his overall lead to 10-2. He's ranked number 5 in the world as Ribeiro, and now you can see why. He's got an unbelievable defense, one that makes it virtually impossible to penetrate. And he doesn't mind going in there and weathering the storm and then letting his hands go. He's tall, he's got good boxing technique from the outside, and he likes to punch. Makes for a dangerous, dangerous combination. Ribeiro and Sanchez now looking to finish this one out. Sanchez had Ribeiro up against the ropes for a moment, and then he goes back into a shell. Got to tell you, Winky Wright, professional boxer, has a fight up against Kid Chocolate, Peter Quillen, coming up, and it's the first time we'll see Winky in quite some time, but this is so reminiscent to see Ribeiro's style. Makes me excited to watch the Winky fight again. Not like I wasn't. Ribeiro walks down Sanchez. Sanchez, some good body movement, avoiding some of those straight punches by Ribeiro. Baby hook by Ribeiro, and now Sanchez throwing punches, getting in there with punches to the body, and then stepping out. Starting to make Ribeiro walk him down, perhaps for the very reason we stated earlier, try and draw Ribeiro into a trap. If he can't hit him when he's in a shell, he needs to get him out of that shell. How best to do that than cause Ribeiro to be the aggressor? Now Sanchez comes in for a couple. Right digs to the body of Ribeiro. Ribeiro unfazed. Ribeiro walks in with his hands down low. A little bit of showboating, perhaps. See the makings of it, and Ribeiro really stuns his man. Looks like he shook Sanchez there. Sanchez throws a right hand upstairs, and Ribeiro, at this point, it's just fait accompli, as Ribeiro just needs to get through another minute here. He'll get this victory unless Sanchez can pull out a miracle here in the waning moments of the contest. Right upstairs, left misses by Ribeiro, lunges forward, stabs a right hand out there, left on the break. Sanchez with a left to the body, Ribeiro with a left back upstairs. And again, peaceful, the calm, perhaps before the storm that will be the final moments. Ribeiro doesn't really need to do much now. He could just stay on the outside and skate to victory. As I say, both of these boxers have already earned their ticket to London. Even Sanchez doesn't have to do a thing more, and he's already made his country proud. Finish this one on his feet, he will. Carlos Sanchez and Myke Ribeiro do the dance. Good work by both men, but Ribeiro is a force to be reckoned with. He knows it. Two-time Olympian Myke Ribeiro. He'll get the official decision in just a moment, and we will move on to the light heavyweights. We're getting down to the final four contests of the evening, the final four semifinal bouts. Two in the light heavy and two in the super heavy. And Myke Ribeiro, with a 2-2 round in the third, pulls away with a 12-4 in the contest. So that is it. We'll take you out with a little replay of the footage from the last round. But make no mistake, we are coming to the light heavyweights in just a moment.